last 48 hours have been defined by one thing: catching bucks in between does. Whether it's a decoy drawing them in or the clash of rattling antlers, seeking activity is at its peak. Looking to carry the momentum from the past few days of action, November 8th finds Zach Rosmus back on Area 52, ready to take another shot.
Bright and early this morning, we're gonna make a calculated risk. Wind's probably marginal at best, but we're gonna go back to the secluded plot. I think that's the best spot to encounter squash and raisin, so we're plenty early right now, but it's gonna take us a while to get back in there. Hopefully get in there and have an encounter with one of those bucks this morning.
Good morning. It's November 8th, and we are down in the secluded plot on Area 52 this morning. Beautiful, calm, damp morning here in southern Iowa. This is one of those spots where, when I was making my decision on where I wanted to be this morning, I think this is right in raisin's core, and it seems like squash has been pretty common back in here too. I know I talked about it earlier on in the season that I think squash probably beds in here somewhere. He hasn't been as frequent on camera here recently, and I think that's probably because raisin's been a little bit more frequent, so I don't know if he's top of the hierarchy right now, but raisin seems like he's showing up quite a bit right now. One of the things working against us is that I would say the wind's marginal at best. It's supposed to be almost a thermal morning, but the last few times they forecasted that, there's been a decent breeze, which right now it feels very calm. It almost feels like the wind's out of the southeast coming towards us away from the plot, which is great, but it's forecasted to be northwest and blow just lightly over the actual plot itself. I'm keeping those onyx just pointed at the plot the whole time because anything out of the east is fine. I've had good luck with that here in this plot. Just a little bit different feeling than what we've had. It's just a beautiful morning. November 8th is historically a really great morning to be in the stand. Looks like the sun's just getting ready to creep up above the trees, and beautiful start to the day.
With the light chasing around his stand and the sun just beginning to crest over the ridge, Zach's confidence grows. That same morning, 310 miles to the southeast in Illinois, Andy Melton is kicking off his rut cation. After making the trip from his native Tennessee, the morning finds him hunting solo, sitting his best stand after a giant 10-point.
Good morning from Illinois. Today is November the 8th, and it is the first day of my Illinois rut cation this year. I have moved into my very best stand that I have to hunt. I'm right down here in the middle of just a big, huge thicket. Big tree planting that was done about 20 years ago, 15. I'm expecting these deer moved back in here after being out in the fields feeding. This is big time bedding area. And from everything that we've been seeing, the bucks are bumping does pretty hard right now. I got pictures of the big 10-pointer that I'm hunting. I've had him hitting that scrape right there a few times, never in daylight. Just hoping and praying that he'll show up, give me a chance.
Andy's attempt to create his own action works, it's just not the right buck. That same morning, 164 miles to the northwest in Missouri, Tyler Bellman is heading to the 10-acre set right in the core of the buck known as Watusi.
Hey guys, it's the morning of November the 8th and I'm trying to keep this hot streak rolling, so I asked Luke to come film us. We appreciate Luke doing this for us. Today we're in the 10-acre set. If you guys can remember back in the summertime, this is where we came in and did all that TSI for that swoosh deer, and it kind of bottlenecks down, allows these deer to cruise in and out of here, and also come from that destination ag back into here to bedding. So that's our setup this morning. And surprisingly, this is the first morning that I've been able to get out. We do have that big Watusi deer in here, big 7-pointer, real wide, really framey deer. I'd be tickled pink with him. He has been in here hitting the scrape, and historically him and Swoosh both have been in here quite a bit in the last several years, and that's who we're banking on this morning. But it's a beautiful morning. The sun's coming up, got a slight breeze, and that fog and the frost is starting to lift. That's typically when these deer start moving. Luke and I are going to sit in here for a couple hours, and hopefully these deer get up on their feet, start cruising this TSI, and want to present us a shot. Well, we've had a pretty eventful morning there. Pretty good buck parade came through, just a bunch of small deer, but the sun gets beaten down on this forest floor here and gets them thermals rising. And it always seems like once that frost lifts up, these deer really get on their feet in here and start circulating. So we're gonna see if there's anything close, gonna hit the horns together. We'll go light at first, do a quick little sequence, see if we can't pull something in here close. Can you see him back in there? I'm trying. I don't think it's a shooter. It's on a doe. She's coming back up in this tree lap right
Coming right to us.
He's gonna go right on their trail. Yeah. I think I should snort wheeze at him.
Yeah, possibly. He's looking. Hold on a second. That spike's coming this way. Yeah, I'm watching a big deer. Just a second. He's coming left. Yeah, he's moving left up in there.
Big 7 is, I did that small rattling sequence. We seen a, look like a hot doe and a good buck on her come through here. Another little buck and then the big 7 right on her. They're up in this timber up in here. I could just catch glimpses of them running around and around, so hopefully she leads him by here.
Seen some good deer movement so far. It's been a high stress situation. It seems like every single deer that's come in so far. They're coming into our northwest. Right now it's supposed to be a forecasted northwest and blowing over the plot. So I've had the ozonics the whole time just pointing at the plot, anticipating most of our movement over there. And the wind's been blowing southeast, almost right down this tree line right here is essentially what's been going on. I knew the wind was going to be marginal when we came in here. I just didn't think that we were going to be fighting it the way we are right now. I just figured we'd have to fight it going over the plot. I think this time of the year, like, I'm willing to take these types of risks. It's a calculated deal. You know, if we were in the beginning of October, it wouldn't be worth it, but right now I think this is the time where you need to be sitting your best stands, and this is one of my best stands for sure. I think it's going to be a good morning. He's back there where those does came through. Go down right there, dude. In the plot. Right there. He looked really big right there. Oh, man. I can't believe that, dude. I mean, that's just... I knew we were in it down here. Like, that just seemed like the spot where we were gonna have another encounter with him. He's a cool buck. He's gonna be one of those when we walk up to him too, that he's got all kinds of character and stuff going on. We saw him pop up for just a second, and then we were fortunate that he came over and he wanted to run off that buck. And he just came in perfect. I mean, I don't know how far that was, but what, 12 yards? Dude, we freaking did it. God. Oh, man. They've never done that like that, too. Like, every single deer we've seen has just been off to our northwest, just perfectly downwind, too. Oh, man. Gosh, we freaking did it, dude. I got some phone calls to make. Kane.
Talk to me.
Raisin's dead in the plot.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, literally died in the plot, in the secluded plot.
Congrats, dude.
Yeah, appreciate it, buddy. All right, good luck. Keep me posted.
Let's go.
On the board.
On the board.
Yeah.
That buck we call Raisin, which is that old one that we had that encounter with the other day, came in at 16 yards, and he is laying dead in the plot.
Is that right? Nice. Heck yeah.
The wind's been awful, first of all.
Yep.
It's
Agreed.
it was supposed to be like a thermal type morning, and northwest wind, and it's been southeast the entire time, and we've had every single deer come downwind of us this morning, and all of them knew something was up the whole time, and he walks in just perfect right in front of us. So it was just dynamite, dude.
Let's go. He said, I'll do it one more time for you, Zach. One more.
I mean, just all kinds of blood on the clover. Big boy down. He's got crazy, crazy character. This is weird. He must have like low testosterone or something like that, where it's like almost like he still has some velvet and some stuff. What a gnarly buck. Teamwork. We definitely earned this guy. Appreciate you being here, buddy. It's cool to have such a unique storyline with him too. I mean, the fact that we didn't know who he was initially, start showing up on trail camera, and fast forward just a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then we're sitting behind him. And then it goes all the way back to, last season of finding his sheds when we had good food on the farm, and that beginning the storyline of raising and not even knowing that he was a raisin at that time. So it took a little while for us to figure out this buck, and we're sitting behind him. God, man, that was a fun one, dude.
That was so fun.
While Zach and Dave make their way back to the truck following the perfect morning, back in Missouri, Tyler's hunt for Watusi continues.
He's gonna come my side. I got him. Down you go, baby. He's gone. He's pulling on. He's done right there, baby. Let's go. Oh. That rage ate him up. It was pumping out of him instantly. Sweet November, baby. I tell you what, Luke, we owe you, buddy. 2 for 2. He filmed Mitch first, came in here and filmed me. That deer was on that doe and went away from us. And it can happen so quick like that. We gotta call the boys. Yes, he's done. Yeah. Yeah, he's done. I mean, he didn't go 80 yards. He piled up plowing. Congrats. Well, that's the good news there. Tyler went in there and hunted the 10 acres this morning for the first time.
I think he was hoping to probably see swoosh, but we knew Watusi was in there. And sounds like he got it done. Unbelievable. Yeah, finally, man. What a morning.
Let's go get him.
Okay. I can't wait any longer. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Watusi. Big old bases.
I'm speechless again. That thing has a frame.
Yeah.
Well, guys, here he is. We pulled him out underneath that tree lap that we just so happened to place there several months ago. As you guys can remember, that big off-season project we were coming through here in TSI, and it's crazy how everything comes full circle. You know, going into the season here, swoosh was going to be our #1 target up here on the main farm, and he just never shown up. I don't know what happened, but I quickly switched my eyes over to the deer that we refer to as Watusi here, and it worked perfect. You know, last year this deer was a big 6-pointer. He finally made himself legal this year, put that extra point on. It's really cool to see how the deer use this particular part of our farm. Over here on the west side, we have this big bluff. We knew that we had to come in here and give it a little bit of attention and enhance this bedding area between the swoosh plot and this big acorn ridge up here. We TSI'd, created a bunch of bedding, and as you guys could tell, they were in here all morning. I couldn't be happier. You know, everything happens for a reason. This is a deer that has used this farm for several years now, and where my wife and I built our house, you know, he was in that area through the building process. We've seen him a lot in the hayfield, and I just think it was meant to be. I couldn't be happier, and I can't wait to get back out there and keep hunting with Justin and Mitch and just keep this hot streak rolling. It's been a good year. 2024 is off to a good start, and sweet November's here.
While the celebrations continue in Iowa and Missouri, back on stand with Andy, the bucks continue to filter through.
Well, it's almost 10 o'clock, and I haven't seen any more deer since those 2 little bucks earlier. Since it's been slow, I haven't seen any more deer. Can't guarantee you that I didn't doze off a couple times, but sometimes that does happen. Even when you have good starburst to eat. The wind's starting to pick up here a little bit, so I might slip out of here, go get me some lunch, maybe a nap, and then get back in here early afternoon, see what happens. There. Oh, I hope that was on. I just went back to look at the shot, and it's not on the big camera. None of it. Him coming in, following the doe right here, grunting. Get into my shooting lane. I'm still excited about the deer. I guess that comes with self-filming, but that's still, I could have swore I hit the record button and had him on there the whole time. He was standing right here. There's there. I waited to come in here until the time was right. And for today, the time was right. Like I said, I am gonna bring you guys along on the recovery. 100% for sure, because this is the biggest buck I've shot in a long time. Maybe ever with a bow. Could be my biggest buck ever with a bow. He's down through here so we find any blood. About it. I see him. I see him. You got him. There he is, right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got him. That's gonna be my biggest bow buck ever. Oh my. He's big.
Oh, he is.
Oh, look at that. Yes, sir. Definitely gonna be my biggest buck with a bow. It all happened so fast. I knew I'd hit that record button, but apparently I didn't hit it hard enough. I did have the GoPro running, so hopefully, you know, it's good on there and we can at least see the shot and everything, but when you're sitting behind a buck like this right here, you can't be too disappointed. You always hear the first time in is your best chance, and that was the case with this dude right here. My first time in, me and Dad talked about it ever since we hung that stand, that this was gonna be a place to kill a giant. The rest is history. 1, 2, 3.
Just seemed like the spot where we were gonna have another encounter with him. We were fortunate that he came over and he wanted to run off that buck. And I don't know how far that was, but 12 yards. Dude, we freaking did it. God.
We TSI'd, created a bunch of bedding, and as you guys could tell, they were in here all morning. I can't wait to get back out there and keep hunting with Justin and Mitch and just keep this hot streak rolling. Sweet November's here.
Oh, look at that. Yes, sir. Definitely gonna be my biggest buck with a bow. You always hear the first time in is your best chance, and that was the case with this dude right here.
There's just something about November. The air turns crisp, the woods come alive, and every sit feels like it could be the one. Bucks are on their feet, chasing, cruising, and making the kinds of mistakes that happen only once a year. For a deer hunter, November isn't just another month on the calendar. It's the season we wait for, dream of, and build our entire year around. And the morning of the 8th day, it captured all of it, the very moments we imagine when we dream of perfection. Zach Rosmus earned the second chance he'd envisioned, going all in on his best spot, offering the full circle moment he's hunted for since the day he picked the stand. For the second time in a row, the secluded plot delivered, and Raisin read the script perfectly. With his Iowa landowner tag now filled, his focus shifts to the statewide tag and the hunts ahead. Unfolding perfectly, Tyler Bellman's hardwood hunt that ended with the wide load buck Watusi down in the TSI was the full circle moment he dreamed of ever since realizing he would get the chance to live full time on the farm. With 2 of the 3 friends tagged out, attention now shifts to Justin Lubrecht's success with plenty of days remaining until the Missouri rifle season. And Andy Melton's once-in-a-lifetime bow hunt that ended with his biggest buck ever, that's a memory forever shared with the man who taught him everything. The right trail, the right doe, the right buck. A path every deer hunter hopes to find themselves on. With lockdown still a few days away, golden opportunities remain, and the chance to catch a buck alone lingers within reach. Anticipation builds, and with nothing to lose, the time to go all in is now. Because you just never know what may be coming next when you are chasing November.